Okay, testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Okay, we got our microphone hooked up, and it sounds like the audio is working, so that's heckin' dope. Nice. Alright, we're just getting set up to get out. Appreciate everyone popping in when you guys do. Hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday fun day today. We're just about to go back out, get some more dashing done. We made a little over 65 bucks earlier. We got another 100 bucks to go. Or, I mean, we got another 35 bucks to go. Then we could crack 100. So that'll be nice. That'll be very nice, actually. Okay. So we did get that tip from earlier. Heck yes. Slay Queen. Still not quite sure how I want to set up the microphone, though. Hmm. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Hmm. Thinking. Maybe here? I don't know. We'll try this out. See how it sounds. See people popping in. Don't forget to say hi and hit the like button. All right, we got DoorDash. Cumberland Farms. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? $5, 2 miles from Cumberland. Let's take it. Okie dokie. Hey, Eric, how you doing? What's going on, Emily? Appreciate everyone coming in. We're just about to head out. We got our first DoorDash of the night, 5 for 2. I've got my wireless microphone set up. It's going to use more battery, so I might not be able to last as long as far as the live stream. We're still for it anyway. Let's see. Eric says, let's have fun tonight. Good luck. Thanks, Eric. What's up, Cole? Good to see you, buddy. I also got my new delivery bag set up on the back. It's the same bag that I already had. I just got another one. Because the other bag ran its course, let's just say. The zipper was on its way out. It was pretty all beat up and everything. Lots of stuff was ripped up. But it's all good. I got a ton of value out of it. So much, I decided to get another one. Definitely not the cheapest bag in the world, about 120 bucks it would set me back for. But like I said, worth every penny. You wish you were in Florida tomorrow, not looking forward to the inches of snow. Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry you gotta deal with that. Hey, maybe someday you'll find yourself coming to Florida. I don't know. All right, let's rock and roll. Okay. Quite as much. It's not one of those oversized cruiser seats. I really like those for my bike dashing. But, it's still fairly comfortable in its own right. So I can feel the springs, but it'll suffice until I get my other cruiser seat. I ordered a different one that I'll be getting tomorrow. It looks very similar to the ones I usually Doesn't have that central stitching, so maybe it won't rip as bad. I'm just hoping it's similarly comfortable. If it is, then I'll consider that a success. Through find you some bud. Yeah, I figure another $30 after we get this order done. We crack 100. So we're gonna stay out till then. And if it stays busy, maybe we'll stay out longer. We'll see. I might want to stay out long. The high is going to be like 55, I think, and it's going to dip down into the 30s for the low. And Tuesday's not going to be much better. Wednesday, it'll warm back up to the 70s. At least that's what the forecast is saying. And then we get our usual warm weather patterns after that. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just the fact that it's brand new and I just set it up on my bike, but it feels like it's a little taller than the other one. It seems about as wide. I mean, it's supposed to be the same bag, the same dimensions. You know, it's a 20 cubed, right? 20 by 20 by 20. So it's supposed to be the same bag, same dimensions, but it feels a little taller. So I don't know. Then again, maybe that. So I digress. All right, Cumberland, we're almost there. We just got to make a right up ahead. Right across the Walmart parking lot after you pass the Ford dealership. So right in the zone. And the drop-off point, not too bad. It's about a lot of the usual areas we would go to. So I'm thinking they might keep me around my main zone tonight, maybe. Or maybe they'll send me a banger that takes me northeast. We'll just see where the money, where we got to chase the money. I actually would have stayed out longer earlier today, but the saddle broke. Well, one of the support beams broke on the saddle. So I wanted to swap that out as quickly as I could. So I went back home to do that. And then I just stayed at the house for a little while. I hung out with Lucy, took her out to the park. And the landlord is back in town. So she's back home. So there's that. She got back home a little before 4. So actually, right around when she said that she would be back. All right, let's see. We got, who's that in the chat? We got Jacob. Hi, best buddy, start panting like dog. No, you can get your kicks elsewhere. Let me run inside, pick up this Cumberland order. Okay, what are we picking up? We're picking up, oh, take a screen. Hey, I'm picking up a DoorDash for Damien. Thanks. OT. All right, we got the order. Let's go. Message retracted. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. Probably because of how fucking retarded that message was. uh, pardon my, yeah, anyway. All right. 5220 207. Got it. What do I do with the... Oh, there it is. Alrighty, let's rock and roll, guys. I let the customer know that I'm on the way. I think... Should I go in the turning lane? Yeah, you know what? I'll go for it. See, this is what I love about Sundays, man. Not a lot of drivers out here. Not nearly as many as there usually are, you know? Okay. All right, let's rock and roll, baby. Come here, let's go. And nobody's behind me. Let's go. Heck yeah, Slay Queen. All right. Let's go, baby. Noise. All right, you guys think I'm gonna have a busy Sunday evening? I'm thinking we probably will. I figure there's not a lot of people on the road right now. So with that in mind, maybe there won't be too many drivers out. Well, even if there's a lot of drivers, if there's enough orders going around, I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. All right, let's turn green, baby. Let's turn green. Let's go. But yeah, for anyone just coming in, I got the wireless microphone hooked up, so it'll help reduce the noise. The catch is that it does use more of my phone battery. So the usual like 4 to 5 hours that I might be able to stream is probably more like 3 hours, depending on the like phone brightness settings, which I could probably turn down a tiny bit, maybe. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit. Want to be able to get at least a couple hours of watch time opportunities, baby, please, if you know what I mean. Get to hang out with you guys for a little bit as I'm out here dashing, doing my thing. I gotta get a new one of those portable chargers, because the other one that I had, it got water damage because I was caught out in the rain. Unfortunately, couldn't salvage it. No amount of rice was able to salvage that, sadly. And trust me, I tried. I figured that was a rice idea. Get it? Yeah, anyway. But yeah, we're about to drop off this order. It was just a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, so nothing much. It was no biggie. It was no biggie smalls, you know. But yeah, for everyone just popping in, feel free to say hi. You don't have to stay long if you don't want. But hey, if you're gonna pop in, might as well say hi and hit the lick button. That's the one that's shaped like a thumb. Will fit it, man. All I could say is I had to bust out the cargo trailer, and then I had to put a big bag on the top of it just to make sure I fit everything. It was rough, but I mean, we made it work. You know, we made it work. Those Ben & Jerry's ice creams, dude, they take up a lot of room. They're very heavy, very strenuous on the motor. But if Anne hath a will, Anne hath a way, right? What do we got? We got George, Jem, Jim Can Man says this. Okay. Well, thanks for popping in, George. Appreciate you being here. You are heckin' dope. As is everybody else that's passing by. You guys are heckin' dope. Even if you say stupid stuff, doesn't matter. You guys are heckin' dope. Because you're helping the algorithm. See, a lot of other people, they get bent out of shape when people, act all trolly or they say mean things like, oh, that's not very nice. Me, it's whatever, man. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I don't take it personal. Because the people that act that way, I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. So why am I going to take something personal if I don't know you on a personal level, if you don't know me on a personal level, right? Just whatever. Talk is cheap. But that's okay. So is ad revenue. Ad revenue's cheap too. Nice to get that anyway. All right, gonna take that boy off. I'll be back in a bit. Or as a famous guy once said, I'll be back. Let's see, which one do I gotta go to? What was it? 207? I think it was 207. Let me see. It was 207. This bad boy, I'll be back in a jiffy. Leave this. Yeah, I do not love that saddle, but it's okay. Good enough. Alrighty, that's all done. Uber Eats still on. Okay, I got the mile tracker on this time, right? Yeah. I actually forgot to put the mile tracker on this morning. Obviously, that's no bueno, but oh well. Things happen, right? Stuff happens. Everything will be okay. Yeah, and we will wait ever so patiently for DoorDash to send us another order, possibly Uber Eats. Uber Eats, they came in. It's been going on a little bit, but does it really matter? Probably not. Though. And we just need to make another 30 bucks. That's it. I might even wrap up when I hit 100, or maybe I'll stay out and keep going. We'll see. Depends. Because I'm thinking I'm probably not going to get too much work tomorrow. It's going to be heckin' cold, and me no feel like staying out when it's cold. And Tuesday will be better. Let's be honest. They say it's supposed to go up to 60 with a low of 40. Let's see. The sound cuts out. Okay. How does it sound now? Let me listen on my end. All right, sound cut out or not. Can't hear? Turn it all the way up then. You know, you guys keep suggesting microphones, and I keep telling you guys what's gonna happen. I'm just saying. All right, hold on. All right, Sunny. Oh, wow. That's a bad order. 575 going 4 miles. Gonna decline that. But yeah, turn it all the way up. See if that makes a difference or not. I mean, it's damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because if I don't have a microphone, you guys just hear nothing but wind. If I have a microphone, the audio cuts out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't have any other solution. Oh, wow. They're sending the bad stuff. 525 for 3 miles, 10 items from Aldi. Yeah, I'm declining that. Come on, Sunday Fun Day. Let's go. Send me a better order, Sunday Fun Day. Okay. Yeah, we're going in the Target Plaza. Gotta wait at the light though. So, yeah. Alrighty. I also don't have anywhere else to put the microphone. Green light. Eyes on the road, everybody. Yeah, I say we camp out in the Target Plaza for a little bit. All right, what are we doing? Make up your mind. What are you doing? All right, I'm gonna find somewhere for us to park at for a little bit till we get a better order. We just had to decline 2 consecutive DoorDashes because they were both terrible. All right, what do we got? Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, it's over by Windover way. All right. So we got $7.50, 2.5 miles from McDonald's. Let's take it. Yeah, I know. All right, let's turn Uber Eats off again. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button. Don't forget to say hi. Want to know how you guys are doing. Alright, so we add the 5, and then we add 7.5. That puts us at 78.35. So another 22 bucks. That's what we need, another 22 bucks. Let's do it. Let's heck and go, baby. Ow! I hate this seat. It's like, it's plush, but it's not thick enough. That's the problem, it's not thick enough. But I got my new seat coming tomorrow, so I'm just gonna keep putting up with it until I get that. I'm hoping it's good. Hey, what's up, Devin? How you doing? Devin says them. I see. Alright, we just made the McDonald's, guys. Alrighty. I'll be right back out. We'll see if the order's ready. Alrighty, guys. We got the order. Let me just hook this stuff up. But yeah, for everyone coming in, using the microphone, but people are already saying there's problems with it. I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's like, I told you guys, we've done this before. We did this last year, you know? I use the microphone because people say, like, it'd be better if I used it because of the noise and stuff. It cancels out the wind noise, but then you guys can barely hear me. There's no in between. There isn't. It's either you turn your volume up on your phone and, you know, just deal with it being quieter, or I take the microphone out and we deal with the wind noise. I don't know. It's just, you know, we did all this last year. It was the same thing. I mean, I'm trying to make these streams better when it comes to that stuff. I just don't know what else to say beyond that. I just don't have the means for it. Not right now. I mean, I could probably get a better microphone at some point, maybe. Now's not the time, though. I don't have it. So, there's that. Anyway, let's go drop this off. And we'll see what else we get tonight. All right, just letting the customer know I'm on the way. On my way. All right, 6160. I know where that's at. I've dropped off this customer before. I think the last time I dropped off to them, I was doing earn by time with DoorDash, which I haven't done in a while. Oh, we got a shipped order. See if it's any good. All right, what do we got? $13.5 miles with an $8 tip. Yeah, I'm good. That's too far. Well, I appreciate everyone popping in today. Hope you guys are having a good day today. So yeah, we're gonna be at $78 and change after I drop this order off. So if it stays busy tonight, we'll definitely crack 100. And we'll see how much higher we can go above that. Yeah, I get my new saddle tomorrow. It's about the same size as the one I usually get. I'm just hoping it's just as comfortable. If it is, then it'll be a good choice. Because for anyone that missed it, one of the support beams broke off the saddle earlier today. That was while I was out working. All right, we got another shipped order. Let's see if it's any good. Probably not. These shipped orders have been really bad today, except for the one that I did get this morning. All right, let's see. 16 miles, no tip. Ugh. Jeez, man. I ought to send these over to Eric. send these orders over to Eric. I'm about ready to turn shift off. Oh, somebody's got their skid plate. It's bouncing. Somebody's skid plate's bouncing underneath their car. Sounds like dribbling a basketball. Ow. Okay. Oh, for God's sakes. Come on, send me something that's not terrible. Let's go, man. What are these orders? What are those? 18.8 miles, $10 tip. That's too far, too little. No thanks. I mean, heck, you figure a lot of cars, they struggle to even get 18 miles a gallon, especially if you're driving one of those pickup trucks. So imagine you dashing with a pickup truck, you take an order like that, you just spent a gallon, you know, you spent a gallon of gas on that. And then you got to take the 15.3% out from the order. And then all the other expenses. So mathematically, it's not good enough. So, I don't know. Wow, a lot of shipped orders tonight. Holy moly, there's 10 of them in the metro right now. My God, dude. If only they were good. If only they were actually freaking good. They're not. Oh, there's 11. Let's see. There's a big 42 item Publix order going 1.8. It's got $11 of on-time pay. Huh. You know, that's not terrible. I don't know if I'd take it, though. I mean, if I knew that the customer was tipping, maybe I would. That's a pretty big order. You know, that's a pretty big order to do that, to commit to something like that. But yeah, I think I'm about ready to turn shipped off. They just keep sending me garbage, man. It's just not worth it. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button. Don't forget to say hi. Feel free to say hi if you want. I don't bite. Only if you bite me first, though. But hope you guys are having a good day today. We're just dropping off this DoorDash order right now. And we got another $22. We could crack 100. And then, yeah, we'll be on a 10-day streak of making $100. Hey, what's up, Dean? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day, Dean. What's up, Richard? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. The microphone's set up, but feel free to read the pinned comment. It's about the microphone. You know, if I use the microphone, it reduces noise, but it's not going to be as loud. If I don't use the microphone, you can probably hear me better. You'll also hear all the wind. You know, people keep suggesting I use it, but then they say it's too quiet. I don't use it, and then people say it's too windy, it's too noisy. You know, I don't know what to say. All I can say is we got to pick one and just deal with it. You know, we pick one and just deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Richard says, that's awesome stuff. Hope you make 150 today. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen, but if we can make $100, that's what we're going for. Let's see. Richard says, hi, Dean. Dean says, cold and snowing, getting this incentive. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I got to strike while the iron's hot, right? Strike while the iron's hot. And then Richard says, hey, Devin. And then Dean says, hey, Richard. Oh, God. Another shipped order. Is it any good? All these orders are terrible, man. They're either terrible or questionable. Neither one is good. And there's no tips for a lot of them. Okay, there is one with a tip. It's $2, but it's going 4.8 miles. So, yeah, probably not. Oh, you got a $37 order? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, this one's 7.5 for 3 miles. 2.5 miles, I mean. No, I was just saying it was a DoorDash order. No, I did get DoorDash today. What did I do? One DoorDash earlier today, I think. The rest was Uber Eats and one shipped order. And this one is a DoorDash right now. And I dropped off a Cumberland order not too long ago. So that one was also a DoorDash. I have Uber Eats on, but I think they're slowing down tonight. So it's probably going to be DoorDash taking over. I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't really care which of these apps are sending me orders as long as they're good, you know? As long as the orders are good enough, I'm making my money. Doesn't really matter which app. I would prefer that it was shipped. I would prefer that if I had to pick one, just because the orders usually pay higher, as long as the customer tips. But I'm just not getting enough of those. Anyway, I'll be right back. Accidentally dropped the microphone. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, we just dropped it off. Who pays the most mileage? Yeah, they don't pay by mileage. But if you're asking who offers the highest base pay, it's usually Walmart Spark if you're doing the shopping orders. Shipped is also up there for their base pay. Sometimes Uber Eats and DoorDash offer decent base pay. Like if an order remains unclaimed for a long period of time, they might jack up the base pay and then send it to somebody like that. But usually it's Spark. They usually offer the highest base pay. Hey Kaylee, how you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good day today, Kaylee. We're just trying to make another 22 bucks, and then we crack 100 for the day. I was gonna work longer during the daytime, but my saddle, one of the support beams on the saddle broke. So I had to go back home, swap that out for my spare until I get the new one that I ordered for tomorrow. But I did get my new delivery bag. It's the same big bag that I have on the back of the bike, but I had to order a new one. What is Spark? What is Spark? Let's see, Richard says, hello, Kaylee. So yeah, I'll just be waiting for that tomorrow, the saddle. I'm hoping it's comfortable. It's my first time buying that one. I mean, it looks about the same as the one I usually order. It looks about the same, except it has some differences. It doesn't have central stitching, so maybe it won't rip as much, but we'll see. What do we got? We got, was that another salty? How many salties we got? But yeah, I appreciate everyone popping in. Let's see, Dean says, hello, Kaylee. Another car coming. And then Richard says, hi, Salty. So, hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday, fun day evening. Let's see, Salty says, hi, Richard. So we're just heading back to our zone. We're not too far away, thankfully. Like a little over a mile. Let's see, you forgot the numbers, the numbers. Ye old 6-7. Richard says, how many miles have you done today? I did about 23 miles earlier. What is this? Okay, we got a Target order. Wow, it's going 5 miles, not even 10 bucks. Ugh, that's rough. All right, decline. Come on, DoorDash. I know you can do one better than that. Come on, Uber Eats, start sending me some bangers. Gosh dang it. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, Sunday fun day. It's not Sunday charity order day. I'm not doing no charity orders. If I'm doing charity orders, I'll just volunteer at the food pantry. Jeez, man. All right, what do we got? We got another order. Is this one any better? $8.75 for 4.5 miles. Oh, come on, dude. What is this? Also from Target. Is it e-bike or regular bike? I mainly use electric bikes. I do have a mountain bike as a spare. What the fuck is this? $6 for 5 miles. What? DoorDash, come on! We're sitting on the decline train. I think we're going to be sitting on the decline train. Woot woot. All right, what's this one? Okay, this one's better. It's $6 for 2 miles. I'll go with that one. It's at Culver, so it doesn't take very long for the pickup. Do I carry spare inner tubes with you in case you get a blowout? I didn't put them in my bag yet, but I do carry supplies to help patch up flats on the go. And I've got my more serious tools at the house. But yeah, I forgot to put one of my tubes in the bag. I'll just do that when I get back home. All right, so we're gonna add the $6 for this order. That'll put us at 84. Yeah, 84.35. So another 16 bucks. That's all we need. Another 16 bucks. Uber Eats are going on for right now. You are useless to me. At least we got a patch kit. Yeah. That's how we do. That's how we do. So how's everybody doing? Anybody got special plans today? I know Dean's working towards an incentive right now. You guys just chilling and grilling? Let's see, Richard says, my day is coming to an end. It's 11 p.m., so I'm relaxing. Oh, right on. There you go. So that puts you, what is that, 5 hours ahead of me? I know my buddy Ulf and his girlfriend Ellie, it should be midnight for them. They're from Norway. So we got people all around the world in our little community, you know, which I think is pretty heckin' dope. Yeah. Yeah, maybe DoorDash will send us an add-on while we're picking up at Culver's. That'd be great. They don't send me add-ons as much as they used to. There was definitely a point, like there are certain times a year where they'll send me add-on after add-on in spurts, you know? Actually, Uber Eats was doing that today. Uber Eats kept sending add-ons, which I thought was heckin' dope. Because, you know, when I come out here, I don't want to have downtime, you know? I want to keep working. I want to keep working, make some decent money, and then go home and work on anything that isn't work, right? So I always dedicate 2 times a day, most days of the week. You figure I come out in the morning, it could be 8 to 12, 9 to 1, 10 to 2, some kind of variation in between. And then I take a couple hours off midday. Then I come back out, usually 5 to 9, 6 to 10, maybe somewhere in the middle. I do that at least 6 days a week. What the hell is this? What are you doing, man? Homie in a pickup truck making the world. I mean, I know your wheelbase is bigger than other vehicles, but come on, dude. You know, it's like you're 10 feet away from the freaking turn. You don't have to do that. Yeah, take a break in between. Yeah, I don't work like 12 hours a day, crap like that. I'd have no work-life balance. I mean, I understand why people do that. I get it, man. But, you know, I don't want to run myself in the ground either. I need to take time off and because I have other things I want to work on in my life too, you know? Like you figure me doing my gig work on my bike, that is my primary income, but it's no longer my only income. And it's not the only thing I want to do in my life. As much as I love doing it, you know, I say it all the time, bike dashing to me is a paid hobby. I basically get paid to ride my bike and deliver food, which is awesome. But it's not the only thing I want in life, you know? I mean, a lot of people might forget I'm also a musician, and official channel theme song coming out this year. I really want to make that happen too. I got to get some equipment, and I got my buddy on board for the project. He just needs me to get the melodies to him. I've got melodies in mind, but I got to write them down, and I got to put some of them. I'll probably play my Arturia keyboard and load it up in the Reaper DAW that I have, and then send him that, give him some clip notes. Maybe that's what I'll do with that. We'll see. But, you know, I really want to work on that and have that out this year. And, you know, possibly cooking up some other stuff in the kitchen, so to speak. So, obviously, I need the time to be able to work on that stuff. So, as long as I'm making enough money from my gig work with the double time shifts I give to myself, basically a full-time job like that, right? Then, hypothetically, it gives me enough time. Is it always like that? Eh, not really. But, we'll see. Anyway. That's cool. What music genre? So I love metal music, all kinds of metal. I love rap music. I love hip hop. I love pop music. I think there's a gem in everything. I especially like metal and pop music. Those are two of my favorites. But the channel theme song, I want to make that as like a hybrid of hard rock, heavy metal meets like 90s gangster rap, which I know sounds kind of ridiculous, but also sounds kind of badass. That's coming out, I'm telling you guys. It's coming out. Be on the lookout for that. Anyway, I'm going to run in Culver's right now. Let me see who I'm picking up for. We're picking up for Caleb. All right. I'll be right out, guys. Appreciate you being here. You are heckin' dope. Hey, when you get a chance, I'm picking up for Caleb. DoorDash for Caleb. No, that's fine. Thanks. All right. Have a good one. Ah! Hold on. Okay. Get this bad boy hooked up. Yeah, I was able to empty out my front basket a little more. I redistributed some of the tools that I usually carry with me. Tried to keep it to the on-the-go essentials and nothing more. Because I figure my main tools for, you know, like repairs, maintenance, tune-ups, I keep all that at the house. So I want to help just keep the load down, but also be able to carry these orders properly in my front basket. I love this front basket, man. It's probably my favorite accessory for this bike. All right, continue with pickup. Then we're just gonna let the customer know. You used to DJ back in the day, jungle, drum, and bass. Hey, right on, dude. Okay, oh, I know where this is going. 204, okie dokie. All right, let's get it. Let's rock and roll, kids. But yeah, when I get that song out, I wanted to like really remind people of what the 90s was like, you know? The 90s was fucking awesome, dude. That's probably my favorite decade of music, the 90s. It's like the 90s had everything, man. And it was probably the most liberating time in music. It had to have been, you know? You had the emergence of so many different genres and styles, breaking down barriers, and counterculture this, counterculture that. Felt like the 90s was probably the culmination of people's creative liberties and just an authentic music style that you really just don't see as much anymore. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. I freaking love the 90s music, man. And I kind of want to like bring some of that vibe back with that song that I'm working on. Except, you know, make it into something that, you know, obviously has a bit of that modern day refinement. I mean, you figure I load up my drum plugins in the DAW and record accordingly, right? So obviously it's going to have that modern day polish, but I want that vibe, you know? And not only just that, but also with the music video and everything, I also wanted to feel homey. Homey is this guy who wanted to put out a song that he really enjoyed with the people that he worked with to make it. And, you know, just something that's on a small scale, fun, possibly a bit silly. References out of nowhere and just being me. You know, and I want that song to also reflect that about me as well. It's not like I'm working under a label or anything. I mean, this is me using what I've got, making, you know, making something like that, you know? What software do I use? I use Reaper. That's my favorite digital audio workstation, hands down. I love Reaper. Only 60 bucks, very simple, very streamlined, but it's also just very easy to use, but you can get a ton out of it as well. Like it has a feature despite how simplistic the design looks, but I love how simple and easy to use that it is. It's probably the most beginner-friendly digital audio workstation out there. And yeah, you can take it really far. It was definitely a good $60 investment. My buddy Jesse, he's the guy that got me into that. He's also the guy that got me to really explore more about using MIDI with my electronic drums and, you know, figuring out that process with getting my drums plugged in and loaded up on the Reaper and creating a workflow using that. We tried to use Ableton, but Ableton, it wouldn't use the drivers. It wouldn't use the drivers that my drums have. And it just kept crashing, and I just found it too difficult to use. Let's see, Cubase? Oh, yeah, my buddy, he was using Cubase. I don't know if he still uses Cubase or not, but he also uses Reaper, and he was the one to get me into Reaper. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Corey? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you popping in. Hope everyone had a great Sunday. I'd say our Sunday's going pretty decent. We got another $16 to go. We crack 100 for the day. I might even wrap up early. We'll see. As long as I make that 100, because that's our goal. We make that 100 bucks, and we can either stay out, attempt to make some more money, or we can wrap up, go home. Hope you're having a good day too, Corey. Let's see. Dean says hi to Corey. Luis. You used to use Reaper. Reason or Reaper back in the day? But yeah, I still have Reaper. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, the whole world of, you know, the electronic interface and MIDI and digital audio workstation, very fascinating. I'm definitely very glad I got into it. But I also don't want to perform calculus just to record drum tracks and stuff, you know what I mean? So in that sense, I really like Reaper. I definitely appreciate how intuitive and easy it is to use. I also have, it's not an affiliate link, but I do have a link in my link tree for anyone that's looking to get Reaper themselves. They give you 60 days to try it for free. And then after the 60 days, it costs 60 bucks. Again, not sponsored, not affiliated or anything, but I do have a link in my link tree for that. And you can find my link tree on the front page of my channel. There's also other cool stuff there too. Player, I really like that one. It's good. It comes with 14 presets. They all sound pretty solid. I like some more than others. Easy to use. And MT Power Kit is another good one. That one's probably the most popular of the free drum plugins I've seen. I don't think it's the absolute best, but it's pretty versatile. I like the tom. I think the kick drum and the ride cymbal and the toms sound pretty good. I don't really care for the cymbals that much. That's just me. And the hi-hat, I think, sounds kind of gross, but I still think it's a solid plugin. Drums, massively underrated. That one sounds amazing. I like it a lot. It's also free, although you can upgrade it for, I think, 30 bucks. You can add a tom, you can add some cymbals. But I really like that one a lot. It's very versatile. It's pretty good for all kinds of genres. It's got like a beefy compressed sound. So if you like beefy compressed drums that you can still adjust the reverb for, then that's a good kit. And then there's Steven. That it's got nice tones, and dry as a bone, dry as a popcorn fart. Definitely a good preset, also free. Have not preset. I do have one plugin that I did buy. It was about 50 bucks. It's called Pop Punk from Get Good Drums, or GGG. That one, absolutely incredible. If you're looking for something that's punchy, but it's got bright tones, awesome snare, that's a good kit. Very, very good kit. Probably the most professional sounding of the ones I have. Just the way that they have it EQ'd and everything. And I just realized I passed the customer's place. Whoops-a-daisy. Hold on a second, U-turn. We're not too far away, though. Yep. Ow! All right, I got a little distracted talking about drum plugins. So, my bad. Sorry. Very, very sorry. But that's okay, I can use this entrance up here. Not sponsored. I just happen to like them and figure, hey, you know, my fellow drummers out there, if you want to take a crack at some plugins that are free, and there you go. Because I was doing a lot of research for some of the some of the better free plugins, and those are the ones I came across that I really liked. Okay, what do we got here? Anyway. Yeah, homeboy's driving with a garbage bag on the front of his hood. I guess he's got a reason for that. He's probably going to the dumpster. I don't know. All right, 204. So right here. Dean says hi to Corey. And Dean says hi to CDT. Nice. All right, I'll be right out, guys. I'll go drop this off. And I'll keep the microphone here. Stay! No, it's sliding down. Put it right there. And no spills. Let's go, no spills. Yay! I love when it doesn't spill. I love when things go my way. Feels nice. All right, DoorDash tried to send me another order. $9, 3.5 miles from Dollar General, but it was a double shop. So I hit decline. Those double shops like that take too long. Another double shop. 1275, 6 miles, 15 items. Nope, skip. What part of the states am I in? Oh, I'm in Florida. I'm not from here though. I'm from Long Island, New York, but I live in Florida. Space Coast, so the east side of Florida. Richard says, double tap the screen and subscribe. It's free. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that. You are heckin' dope. All right, Uber Eats is back on. Come on, Uber Eats, send me an order. DoorDash, quit sending me trash. Get me off the decline train, DoorDash, let's go. If you don't want me declining orders, you gotta stop sending me garbage. Send me some bangers, man. I want a banger. Give me a heckin' banger. If anybody's up to the task of doing a banger, it's me. And that's not what she said. On 725 for 4.8 miles. What are we doing? Snap! DoorDash, snap! Decline train, woot woot! Yeah, we really are on the decline train tonight, aren't we, fellas? Ladies and fellas. Coachella. Come on, man. Give me some better orders, dude. Let's go. Come on, DoorDash. Come on, Tony. Let's go, Tony. Give me some better DoorDash orders, Tony. What are you waiting for, Tony? Tony Zoo. But yeah, let's head back to the Target parking lot. We'll see if we got a banger waiting over there. Just another 16 bucks, man. That's all we got. That's all we need. Another 16 bucks. That's it. Richard says, "Oh, cool. Oh, yeah." Okay, they're letting me cross over. Sweet. No cars. Yeah, it's like they keep sending me orders to. Oh, what do we got? Oh, hey, that's pretty good. All right, $9.49 for 2.7 miles with Uber Eats. I got it. All right, let's do it. We got Uber Eats again. 2.7 miles, baby. Let's go. No! No! I don't want that order. Yeah, I get it. It's a poopy doopy. $7.40 with a $2 tip, 4 miles. I'm good. Stop! No! I'm trying to turn freaking DoorDash off. Let's go. Stop! All right, there we go. DoorDash off for now. And then we add, what did I say, $9.49? That'll put us at $93.84. Oh, what happened? Oh, it was just a bad order. I'm just exaggerating a little bit. That's all. It's like, no more crap. Yeah, not. That's pretty good. So yeah, we just need a $7 order after this one. That's it. That's just a $7 order. We do that, and I don't know, maybe we'll go home. Maybe. I mean, we've made $100 10 days in a row after tonight. With exception of Tuesday, because, Tuesday was off. Oh, thought I lost the order. Oh, no. No, the only thing that's going to make me, genuinely yell at the top of my lungs is if someone almost runs me down, which has actually happened a couple times. Very shameful indeed. Anything else, though, I take it in stride. Not bad for 10 days. These stupid door shield channels saying this stuff. They probably get paid by Tony under the, under the table. They probably get paid by Tony to say anything they feel like about DoorDash. So basically, no sound. How does it sound now? Hey, whatever. All right, we're almost to Culver's. And yeah, Culver's, they're good with their pickup times. They're definitely good about that. Went silent for a moment. I don't know. Can't do much about that. If you guys want me to use a microphone, it's not going to be perfect. Just saying, you know. People suggest a microphone because it's too windy, but then people don't like the microphone because it's too quiet. There's there's no in between. We just got to pick one, you know. But I'm just going by what you guys are suggesting to me, you know. People keep suggesting it. Well, you got it. Trying to give the people what they want, even if it doesn't always work. But I'll be right out, guys. Alrighty, we got the order. Alright, sweet. Cool beans. And just like the other order, it's gonna fit nice and snug in here. Just the way I like it. Just the way I like it. I like it like that. That's how I like it. Alright, fits like a glove. Oh yeah. Very nice. Confirm, pick up. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, we're going to Milton. Gotcha. It's a meet at door. I just let the customer know I'm on the way. It's a meet at door, but no pin. Gotcha. All right. All right. Let's go. Oh, wait. One more thing. One more thing. Okay. Just had to put that tail light on. I'll put the front light on soon. Doesn't have to go on quite yet. It's not quite dusk. All right. Cool beans. Let's hit the road, kids. Only got about 1.5 miles to go. Ah, I want to cross the road. Come on. Yeah. All right, I'll wait. Yeah, still gotta wait. Let's see, how's our phone battery? It says 74%. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. Huh. Well, you know, it might be. It's because I got the phone brightness pretty low. Maybe that's why the phone battery is not draining like crazy. It's also not the daytime, so maybe that's helping too. But in the past, whenever I would use the microphone and stream with this phone, I think the longest I got was like 3.5 hours out of the phone. It seems like we'll be able to get more, so that's cool. I mean, that might not be important tonight because I'm thinking we just get a $7 order and then we head home, probably. I mean, that's what we need. We just need a $7 order. Yeah, I'm just waiting to merge. Got a couple more cars that got to pass by. We're good. Let's go. Now I got to wait for all these cars to pass by. Ugh. Imagine like elevated bridges for bicycles out here. Man, that would be handy. That would be so heckin' handy. At least on paper. In practice, I don't know. All right. Good, 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 good. Yay! Alrighty. All right, now I put the front light on. Got pedestrians ahead. All right, $7 order. Who's gonna send it? Where are we gonna get it? That's the $1 million question. All right, go ahead. Come on, go, go. One of them to pass first. Last jerk, he was beeping his horn at me, even though I had the right of way. So I figure, let these other people pass first. If that gives me one less headache dealing with these drivers out here, then so be it. All right, we're almost there. We got 0.6 miles to go. So what we got? All right. All right, let me pass. Hold up.
Hold up, wait a minute. Or
All right. Because they have multiple.
So if you guys want this phone audio out, just
Horse. One more order, guys.
we need
Probably
CBS. File
Sound check again.
Sound check again.
Surprised no one said anything. All right, anyway, I guess we have sound again. Yay! I guess we have sound again. No one said anything, though. Oh well, whatever. It's okay. All right, just one more order. That's all we need. We're gonna wait. We're waiting until we get it. We're gonna wait till we get our last order. Cause yeah, at this rate, I'm not staying out. No siree. Hopefully next Sunday the saddle doesn't break and then we gotta wrap up work early. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That's the only reason why I wrapped up early today is because the saddle broke. All right, come on, DoorDash. Come on, Uber Eats. Yeah, that one shipped order's still in there. It's got $13 on-time delivery pay. Jeez. Why is no one taking it, though? I mean, I can't take you guys in the store, even if I did take it. Should I take it? I don't know. I mean, it'd be 26 bucks. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I'll take it. Sure, why not? I'll bite. All right, so we got our next order. I wasn't going to take it originally, but this is what we're going with. There's no tip, so, or at least it's not showing a tip. And this order was in here for a couple hours. Or at least it seemed like a couple hours anyway. So, I mean, I figured let's get it delivered on time, and that's 26 bucks, right? And it's only going about 2 miles. So that'll be 26, 23. That'll put us at 120 bucks. So, yeah, sure, let's do it. All right. That's what we'll go with. Why not? I figure could be a good opportunity. What are you doing? You could have went around the other way instead, but whatever. Weirdo. All right, so we do have an order, guys. It's that one Publix order that's been sitting in the Metro. I figure if we get it delivered on time, it'll be, instead of $13.23, it'll be $26.23. And that's not including a tip. So if the customer does decide to tip, it'll be even more. I just don't know if they do or not. I don't recall the last time I did an order for this customer. But hey, $13 of on-time delivery pay, that might as well be a tip, right? And the delivery window is from 7 to 8. So we do have some time to shop for it, get it done. I'll sneak you guys inside the snore. The snore. I'll sneak you guys inside the snore. I figure if I just put the if I put the phone in the cart, I don't think they'll really notice. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm taking the microphone out though, because if I go in there wearing a microphone, then they're gonna know. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, excuse me, sir, we have a no film policy here." And then I'll have to play dumb and be like, "Oh, you do? Oh, wow, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. My bad, my apologies." Even though I do know. But anyway, let's go inside. Let me just pull up real quick. It's 42 items, so it's not small, but hey, it'll pay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay.
Microphone's off. I'm sneaking you guys in. Don't tell anybody.
I'll take that one. I'll take it. Thanks.
Okay, just let the customer know. Let's go shopping. Cheddar Jack. Is this the fancy shred? Yeah, I only see fancy shred for this. It's alright. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Same thing. Then whole milk mozzarella. There it is. Okay, we gotta give forward chicken. Where's that at? Pardon me?
The hotel's empty.
Oh, here it is. Oh, they said for vanilla.
Yeah, it looks like the shelves have everything. I don't know if you have.
Let me look at the back. Let me take it.
Okay, I just need to,
Alright, they're gonna check in the back for this one. See if they have it or not. It says don't substitute, so if they don't have it, then I can't substitute. Because it says right there. Yeah. Oh, sorry, the rest of that way.
When I'm driving that way, you will know. About to be checking out.
It's all good. Okay. Pardon me? Just check it. Oh, they got it. Let's go. They got it. Yay.
just one more. Thank you. Appreciate you looking. Thanks.
Sweet. Let's go. We got the eggies. Sweet. All right. Okay. Now we gotta get those Tostino pizzas. Oh, they're right there. Duh. Lighting in plain sight. Pardon me. It's okay. Okay, this is next one. Broccoli. Oh, they got it over here. So these. Two of these. Looks like the route. I'll see if I can find somewhere else. I don't have that either. I'll see if they want something else. Hey, they are out of the sweet corn from Bird's Eye you requested, comma, and they are also out of the yellow and white corn mix as well. Period. The closest thing they have is sauced. You would like me to get that instead? Question mark. Alright. I'll see if they want to go with these. It's the sauced one. They don't have either of the one that they requested, so I'll see if they want that. I'll give them a call too. See if they'll answer. Alright. And let's keep shopping in the meantime. Yeah, these are BOGO, I think. Oh, they did. Oh, cool, they got back to me. Sweet. Alright, the customer actually got back to me. I don't know, guys. There might be a big tip for this order. There might be. Who knows? Alright, we got 19 items to go. Okay, we gotta go to I'd imagine you guys are out of this, right? I see the bone-in skin one. Don't forget to say hi, everybody. Okay, let's see what else we need. Purdue pre-diced. I appreciate you looking.
So
Yeah.
you stream when you're out doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel because I always see you on your bike. So I see you on your bike, and I was like, I think he's streaming when he's doing this.
Yeah, for a while I was like on and off, but if I wasn't streaming, I was like recording for videos.
Yeah.
That way there was always something, you know.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
no, it's smart. If you're already out there, you might as well.
Yeah, if you want to check it out, I'm on YouTube. It's called Mike the Bike Dasher.
I don't have my phone on me, but I'll give you my phone number.
Oh, okay, cool. So
321 420 2303.
oh, cool.
Leroy.
Let's see. Is that LEROI?
Yep. L-E-R-Y. L-E-R-Y.
Gotcha. All right, cool beats.
Yeah, man. Yep. You have a good one.
You too. Take care. Okay, we gotta get sirloin tip. Sirloin tip. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, that'll work. chicken breast cutlet. Focus. Let's see, chat not moving. Oh my god. Where's all this chat? Holy crap, guys. Wow. I missed all this chat. Jeez. Well, that's annoying. Why did I miss all this chat? It wasn't showing. Hey Deb, good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. It's going all right. We're doing a big shift order from Publix. Let's see. Hey Terry, good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. 42 items, 13. Yeah, that was $13 base pay, and then $13 on-time delivery. So we'll make $26 for it. Hey Cole. So now you see where. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't showing any. Dude, what the hell? Good to see you. Okay, we gotta go. Aisle 6. Okay.
No, they're actually good. That's just off the burger. What?
Would this be here?
Jello. It's so bad.
Let's see. Eric says about to head home. Oh, I got you. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing the shipped order. It's paying $13. It doesn't say there's a tip, but there's $13 on-time delivery pay, so it's worth it. But sorry, I missed the chat, guys. I told you guys, YouTube keeps hiding my fucking chat. I can't keep up with this shit, man. It's annoying. I don't get it. I don't know why YouTube does that. So, microphone or not? Do you guys want the microphone or not? If you guys say no, I don't want to ever hear about the microphone ever again. Because I told you guys that microphone shit was going to happen. I told you guys. You didn't listen to me. Just saying. There we go. Alright, gotta go get some cereal. Let's see. Eric says I'm lost. I was using my microphone for the live stream earlier today, but it kept cutting in and out, and you know, like it would sound good, but then it wouldn't sound good. You know, people kept saying, "Oh, you need a microphone. You should use a microphone. Use a microphone." Well, again, we did this last year. We did the same freaking thing last year. I told you guys. Yeah. Good. YouTube's really bad lately. Yeah, no kidding. Keeps getting error messages show up. Yeah, it's so stupid. I don't get it, man. Okay. Remember when YouTube had no shorts and had old dank memes? Yeah, I remember that. Those were better times. Except YouTube keeps trying to do everything and failing at all of it. What happened to our beautiful platform, dude? What happened to YouTube? But yeah, it sucks because, you know, I'm thinking the chat's not moving, only to find out it was the whole time. It's not even the first time it's done that before. Alright, gotta go get this next one. Simple times people post interesting stuff. Yeah, more or less. Pardon me. It's okay. Oh, wait, no, this isn't it. Aisle 6. Yeah, it's like, YouTube. They used to be the ones that set the standard. Now they're just chasing trends. They're trying to copy, like they copy TikTok because they see TikTok doing well, even though YouTube is the biggest platform on the planet. But whatever. No, let's focus on copying other people instead, at the expense of the app actually working properly. But yeah, I'm not using the microphone anymore. You guys are gonna deal with wind noise whether you like it or not. I don't want to hear another fucking thing about wind noise anymore. I'm only half joking, by the way. It's just it's part of what I do, right? Just saying. All right, gotta get some rice. Tight, Jasmine. Here we go. Alright. All right, we're all done. Yeah, it looks like they're open over here. Don't worry. I'll take it back.
All coconuts. Yeah.
Yeah, then it can go in a. You too. Thanks. Have a good one. You too.
How you doing?
What's up, Kelly? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Let's see. Eric says, I love these stupid lives that show a picture and they're getting millions of views, but yet content creators to actually put in work. Barely any. Make it make sense. I don't know, man. It is what it is. You know, if I do well, I do well. If I don't, I don't. All I know is that, you know, YouTube or not, I still got a job to do. And it happens to be a paid hobby. Where'd that microphone go? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, putting that away, keeping it away. Yeah, not the best bagging job. There we go. That's better. There we go. That makes more sense. This can fit in the flex.
this down. There we go. Yes. That'll work. And I'm going to lay these flat. Alrighty, that's all done. Let's see, you made $100 2 orders today. Wow. Way to go, Eric. That's heckin' dope, man. That is heckin' dope. The sad thing is they are making money doing this like it's scamming. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say it's a scam. It's unfortunate more than anything. Because, I mean, if people get what they want and then the person that gives them what they want gets paid, that isn't necessarily a scam, but I do get what you mean. Slip customer away. There we go. Drop it off. YouTube seems rigged. Saw someone that used to come to our channel pulling. Oh yeah, you know that's one thing I don't like. Is when you got these big channels that go to small channels and they steal their audience. I don't like that at all. Like I don't remember if it was on your channel, their own live stream. So I don't like that. Because what that's doing, that's taking your audience away and them going over there, you know? I think that's pretty scummy. I don't agree with that. I know some people are okay with that. I'm not. You know, and if the creator doesn't want you doing that, you still do it anyway, that makes it even worse. Because now you're just showing a lack of respect for the host. It's like if the host doesn't want certain things on their channel, then you either respect their wishes or get booted. Plain and simple. So I know last night there were a couple people, they were going on about like fetishes and weird stuff, which, you know, you like whatever you want. I don't care. But if I don't want that on my channel, and I tell you I don't want it on my channel, you keep it off my fucking channel or you get booted. Plain and simple. Because there's a time place for everything, and I'm not, that's not my thing. You know? Just saying, that's not my thing. Let's see. You had 49 likes on your 2-hour live earlier. Hey, way to go, Richard. That's nice. That's heckin' dope, dude. I might leave my Waldo book open on live while I sleep. See how many views and likes. Yeah, it's each their own. I've seen people doing those like sleeping streams, and I think to myself, why? Like, if your channel has nothing to do with sleeping, why are you doing sleeping channels or it's like sleeping live streams? Like, it's not I don't personally find it interesting. Like, it's just watching someone asleep. They're not interacting with the chat. You know what I mean? They're not interacting with the chat. Nothing's happening. You're staring at a lifeless body in sleep. You know? Now, I think I know one reason why people might be doing that. They're probably trying to get watch hours, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I mean, you might get one person that leaves the stream on for however long you were asleep for, and that's it. So you're not even going to net much. You're not even going to net much watch time from a stream like that anyway. I mean, if people really love listening to snoring and, you know, night terrors and other shit like that while someone's asleep, hey, whatever, be my guest, I suppose. Like, if you, like, let's say you're a cooking channel, or maybe you're a dashing channel, or you're a fitness channel, a political topic channel, or something like that. When you do a topic or stream idea that has nothing to do with anything that your audience has come to know about you, then you're just throwing a curveball at them, you know? Again, if you really need watch hours that bad, you gotta make content. If you don't have enough content on your channel to get you to that 4K watch time that you need to get monetized, you need to make more content. Because people can only watch playlists and, you know, have videos running in the background so much for so long before they run out of content, and then it no longer counts towards watch time. You know, it's like, at the end of the day, if you want to get monetized on YouTube, you need to make enough content to get yourself to that 4K, you know? However you go about that. And while you do that, find your niche. Find your niche. Figure out what your audience likes. Figure out what you like. There's a middle ground somewhere. There's a middle ground where you put out content that, you know, you feel inspired and motivated to make, and content that people seem to enjoy. You'll figure it out. You just got to actually make stuff. You know, if you're not making anything, you'll never know what your audience likes, because you don't have an audience because you don't have content. You don't know unless you find out, and you find out by making stuff and seeing what people like. Like, a lot of the stuff that people have come to know about me, for example, they know that I dash on my bike. They know that I work out at the gym. They know that I like to tell corny jokes, or, you know, some other stuff like that. Or Lucy. Now, Lucy, another great example, right? Taking Lucy out for walks, or showing a little bit of slice of life of what Lucy's up to. That's the kind of stuff that people have come to know about my channel, right? So I put stuff out like that because that's stuff that people seem to like to watch. It makes sense. You know, if you're a dashing channel and you decide to do game nights and people like the game nights, do the game nights. If you're a dashing channel and you cook, you like to cook and people like to watch you cook, and there you go, right? Not only do you have a niche, but you also have other possibilities to explore that people might like. And that's good. I think that's heckin' dope. Because, you know, YouTube doesn't want you to just do one thing. They want you to do anything that people seem to like to enjoy. Are they going to push your channel out as much as these SMR channels or these other freaking, like, whatever channels that are, you know, kind of exploitative? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But, hey, if you got a core audience and they like to watch you and they try to tune in as much as you can, then that's a success in my book. I mean, think about how many people come here, for example. Maybe not all at once, but it doesn't have to be, because you guys got jobs, you guys got lives and obligations to fulfill. But I know you guys like to pop in when you can, and I appreciate that. And sometimes we get new people here, you know? Sometimes we get new people popping in. All right, anyway, I just made it to the customer's place. So let me go drop it off. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna be on time. Sweet. Let's go. Oh well.
I delivered your order, period. Have a nice night and see you next time. Sweet. Alrighty. Bring my little bell, and we're done. Alright, let's see. Eric says trial and error. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it, you know? You gotta, throw ideas at the and see what sticks, you know? Throw things at the and see what sticks. Alright, check it out, guys. Well, oh, we got a $7 tip. That must have been from the Culver's order. Yeah, that was from Culver's order. Sweet. Okay. And, yeah, so you know how it was $13.23 for base pay for that order, right? And how there was $13 on-time delivery pay, as long as I deliver on time? Well, check it out. We got it! Yay! Check it out, we did it! Yay! So even if we didn't get a tip, it's still pretty decent. Look at that. Not bad. Didn't take crazy long to do it. That put us at $120.07. So that's nice. And we went 17.28 miles tonight. We went, what did I say, 23 earlier. So we went about 40 miles today. So that's roughly $3 a mile. We made our $100 goal. That's how we do it. So when you do a shopping order, who pays for the groceries? How does it get paid? So that depends. So with DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub also does shopping orders too. They give you a company card, and you use that card to pay for the order for the customer. So when a customer places an order, it's an authorization hold. So it doesn't get fully deducted from the account until the order is actually paid for in the store. But it's basically using that card to pay for that, right? It doesn't come out of your pocket or anything like that. It's basically a prepaid card. So there you go. There's that. Shipped orders also do that, but shipped orders also have prepaid orders from Target. Not all the orders from Target are prepaid, but Target, you get prepaid orders. So what you do, you shop in the store, and then you hit process order, and then it gives you a barcode for the audit. So you go to guest service, or you find an employee over by guest service, they audit the order. So they have to scan the barcode and verify all the items, and then that updates the inventory. So you don't have to go to the checkout. Walmart Spark does the same thing. So if you get a shopping order with Walmart Spark, you just shop for the order, then you process the order, and then you show the barcode to the cashier. Then they audit the order. And yeah, there's that. Ooh, ow. I hate the saddle. The saddle sucks. I can't wait to get my new one tomorrow. The saddle, it's like, the padding is comfortable, but it's not thick enough, so I'm sitting on springs. Me don't like it. So it's not out of your pocket, no. And anytime that I've gotten an order where it was declined at checkout due to insufficient funds, I've had live agents ask if I'm willing to pay out of pocket. And I tell them no, I never do that, because I don't trust them to give me my money back, even if they claim that they do. So if that's the case, then what they tell me is that they have to cancel the order and then I get half pay. With DoorDash. With Uber Eats, they don't do that. They don't give half pay anymore. They used to do that, but they don't do it. It's really stupid. But DoorDash, if that happens, they'll give you half pay. And if that happens with shipped, they'll give you $5.
which I've had that happen before. But thankfully it's not common. So it's not that bad. It could be worse. I mean, I don't love doing shopping orders unless they're like the big banger orders. I like doing those, they're fun. But a lot of other shopping orders, I don't really like doing them that much. It's really just me having the necessary options to keep making money. Like if food delivery is slow, for example, then I'll scoop up shopping. If food delivery is busy, I'll say forget about shopping orders. Because you figure food delivery, you can bang them out more quickly usually. You know, you just go to the restaurant, a lot of the time it's ready, so then you just drop it off. Very simple. So less work and you can usually bang them out quickly. But I keep both options open just to make sure that I can keep getting opportunities, maybe please, like Louis Martin would say. But I officially stopped doing alcohol delivery after last night's incident. So, you know, I'm not doing those kind of orders again. Hey Queen, how you doing? Oh wow, $351. Way to go, Queen. That's freaking awesome, dude. Very happy for you. Just DoorDash and Uber Eats. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. DoorDash and Uber Eats has been my main thing lately. Like the past several weeks, that's been my tag team. And then, you know, the rest of it can be the other apps. Like, I did get some decent shipped orders today, but only 2 of them. But yeah, everything else has been DoorDash and Uber Eats for me too. That's true, because shopping orders take more of your time. Can get stuck queuing up, waiting to pay. Yeah, that sucks too. And the thing about Uber Eats is that their Winn-Dixie barcode, I can't ever get it to work at the self-checkout, so then I got to go in the conventional line. And the people that have the big orders that I got to wait behind like to go in that line, which, yeah, I don't really love that. But I figure, you know, I bit the bullet today with that one Uber Eats order from Winn-Dixie. Because it paid about $14, so I was like, why not? But the DoorDash barcode and Shipt barcode, they work just fine. It's just Uber Eats. Let's see, Jack says, very good, Queen. Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Oh yeah, Jack, I don't know if you've been following, but we did make our $100 goal today. We did about $120. I just don't feel like staying out anymore tonight. So I'm wrapping up early and I'm going home. I was also having some trouble reading the chat and the microphone. So I'm just going to skip the microphone. If anybody asks about the microphone moving forward, I'll just be like, well, we tried it again. Same thing happened. So screw it. We're not doing it anymore. I mean, maybe I'll try to figure out something to put on the phone to reduce the noise. I wouldn't even know what that would be. Maybe I'll type it in on Amazon, see what I can find. You never know what you find on Amazon, right? Let's see, Jack says, you did great, dude. You deserve a break tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we officially made $100 10 days in a row, with exception of today. when we took the day off. That's probably my first time ever pulling that off as a gig worker. Even when I used to drive a car, I think that's the first time I've ever done that. No, it is the first time actually. So, I don't know, man. 3 cheers for the new year. Am I right? Gotta say, 2026 is 2026 looking pretty good. You know, January wasn't the best, but at least we didn't have any bike troubles. That was a big improvement over last year. And this February was probably our best February doing gig work. I don't recall doing this well on February. Then you figure by Wednesday it's going to warm up some more. So we're going to go for this mountain. I might not be able to pull it off tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm just thinking about making those half days. Just because it's going to get cold. And we'll do a little catch up on some stuff. But I can afford to do it. And I was actually doing some math. I can pay my rent now. I'd have money over. So that's how I can do it. And that's in spite of the fact that I lent out a pretty decent chunk of money. I did lend out a decent chunk of money, but it was for a very good reason. And I've already got half of that paid up. The other half will take which I can also do that. So yeah, doing good, guys. Good. I see that's good to know, Mike. Again, you know, that's what I was hoping the holiday season was going to be, but it didn't really pan out like that. We're doing better than the holiday season. What does that tell you, dude? But wait, gig work is dying. DoorDash is dead. Is it really now? Come on, dude. No, it's not. So the only people saying that are the ones that complain about all the low-paying orders. It's like, yeah, there's a bunch of low-paying orders. We know this already. We get it. We get it. We're just singing the same old song. Just go out there and do your thing, homie. Just go out there and do your thing. If DoorDash is so bad, go on a different app. And if that app is so bad, go back to DoorDash. It don't matter. DoorDash dead in the big city. Hey, you know, say that now. Wait a couple months though. Whatever your primary app is right now, it's gonna get slow. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to DoorDash. It's part of the gig worker cycle. I've been talking about this for a while now. Every time that your favorite app slows down, you go back to DoorDash. We all do it. We've been doing it for years. I've been doing it for years. You all have been doing it for years. We're gonna keep doing it. That's how these apps work, man. They keep tossing us around. They know it too. They're all owned by BlackRock. They all know what they're doing with each other. Of course they do. They're all owned by BlackRock. They know what they're doing. You know, Walmart Spark is going to throw you a bunch of good shit, or Instacart, or Uber Eats maybe, and then they're going to stop sending you all the goodies because they got their turnover with drivers. And we know that these apps, they have big turnover with drivers. A bunch of them stopped using their platform for a while. They recruit 10, 20, 30 more at a given time. And then what do? You go back to the other apps that you've been making money with. And then you do that until the well runs dry. And then you go to a different well and repeat the process. That's what we do, man. You know, it might be dead now. Give it a few months. It'll pick up again. And you're going to do it again. And I'm not saying that's inherently bad. We're just doing what we got to do, right? We're just doing what we got to do at the end of the day. Because, you know, we're all trying to make some money, get by, get the bills paid, make sure we take care of the rent, take care of families or whatever else that we got.
And when DoorDash picks up in your area, come back to me and tell me. And I'll be like, told you. It's like clockwork, man. Year in and year out. Okay. All right, we're back home. Let's take Lucy out. I know she's waiting. There she is. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. Look at that tail. Oh, my goodness. Okay, you ready to go, baby? Let's go. Okay. Okay, come on. Good girl. All right, well, now that we're done with our gig work, it's time for our next gig. Taking Lucy out. She's a beautiful dog. Yeah, she sure is. Lovely little girl. Yeah, people say all the time, man, you know, she's such a well-behaved girl. She almost never barks. Like, she'll do some barks to let us know if, like, the mailman shows up and stuff like that, or if someone's at the door. But, like, she doesn't go absolutely bonkers like half these dogs do. Like, you know, they hear a pin drop on the other side of the street, and then they're just like, and then they never shut up. Thank God she's not like that. She loves chasing squirrels. She loves chasing bunny rabbits. She loves going swimming in the kiddie pool, or if she sees a little swimming hole. She loves to wrestle. She loves to cuddle. She loves getting chased by other dogs. She loves hiking. She's a bit of a tomboy. You know, she's a bit of a tomboy, but she's also super loyal, super sweet. I mean, I'm sure you've seen a good chunk of the shorts I post, what Lucy's up to on a regular basis. She's into all kinds of stuff. She's quite the girl. Them dogs are annoying. Yeah. Yep. But I don't know. And she's got like the funniest proportions. You know, she's got that curly tail, but then she's got tiny little ears and a big snout, and her wrinkles. It's so cute. Little dogs are the worst. Yeah, they got their little Napoleon complex. Yeah, Lucy is a Chinese Shar-Pei. She's 88% Chinese Shar-Pei, and then 12% proprietary blend. At least that's what a DNA test showed us. I forgot what the rest of it is. I'd have to ask my landlord. Hey Joyce, how you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you had a Sunday fun day today. We did our usual gig work. Oh, let's go. Dolly's sending a floating heart. Hey, appreciate that, Dolly. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Appreciate you popping in. You are heckin' dope. I just got done with my work today. Made about $120. We ended the night on a pretty decent order. So that was good. Yeah, I figure Uber Eats, DoorDash, they'll probably stay busy for me for a while. And then maybe Shipt will pick up again at some point. And then I'll do what I was talking about, the gig worker cycle. I'll move back to Shipt and then do more of that. And then that'll run its course. And then guess what? Hey, we got some orders for you, mate. Come back and do some more DoorDash for us.
But hey, I don't care, you know? As long as I'm making my money, doesn't really matter which app I'm using. I mean, if I had to pick one app that I would love to have full time as like the app, it would be Shipped. The orders just pay higher for me on average. I just don't get enough of them anymore, you know? I actually, for anyone that might not know, I know I've told this story quite a bit, but I'll probably tell it many more times, and I'm okay with that. But Shipped was my first app back in July of 2020. I was doing that part-time when I used to work at a gym that I used to go to. And then February 2021 till late 2022, Shipped was my full-time app. And I did a little DoorDash on the side. And that was back when I used to own a car. So I did that full-time during that period. Signed up for Grubhub not too long afterwards, too. Just to have as a filler app. And then early 2023, I switched gears and became a bike dasher. I still own the car, but I was seeing how well that process would go for me, and I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with dashing on a bike. So in April of 2023, I sold my Ford Focus, and I just stuck with my bikes ever since. It was just becoming too much to handle the car. It was too expensive, and I just wasn't making enough money for everything I was putting into it. I mean, you figure commercial auto insurance is like double the average insurance, and the hydraulic system costed almost $1,800 to fix, and Firestone fucked it up big time. And I just got tired of just dealing with all that, dude. You know, all my hard-earned money was just going back in that stupid car. And it was contributing big time to my debt that I'm still paying off to this day, which I have a much better grip on now, of course. But that is a big thing that I'm still working on behind the scenes. I figure, you know, if I'm making just as much money, arguably better, as a bike dasher, but I'm spending less, and I'm not having to pay for gas, and seeing more of my money in my pocket, and, you know, I'm doing just as good, arguably better. Yeah, man. You know? And this is also accounting for, like, when it gets colder or even when it rains. Those things don't actually get in the way nearly as much as you might think. I mean, yeah, they can be annoying, sure, but it's not as bad as you might think, for me. Let's see, Cecilia says, hello, Joyce. And Joyce says, hello, Cecilia. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Yeah, tomorrow, probably just do like a half day with work. Same thing with Tuesday. I'll do a little catch up with some things. I gotta change that back tire on the other bike. I got everything I need. I just haven't felt like doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait for a half day, and then I'll do it. Whatever. So it's all good. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if that Shipped customer actually tips or not. It didn't say they did. You know, like no estimated tip or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean the customer won't tip. Because actually for the longest time with Shipped, it wouldn't even show whether or not the customer tipped until after the fact. which I know was a big turnoff from a lot of people wanting to use that platform for the longest time. Then they rolled out the whole pre-tip, estimated tip, where some people, they can put in that information when placing their orders, and then the driver can see it. So if a customer places a $20 tip, for example, then it'll show it on their order in the Metro when the driver is looking for an order to get, you know, which I think is pretty neat. And it'll actually show whether or not the customer puts a $0 tip. It'll actually show that too. So when I see that, I'm like, all right, well, I'm not doing business with them. No offense. I mean, you know, you're allowed to not tip. I get it. I'm also allowed to not have to take your orders either. So it's a give and take, right? So Cecilia says, I gave you a like, Mike. Appreciate that, Cecilia. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. And Lucy. If you're having a good day today, you are heckin' dope. What do you see, Lucy? Okay, big cross street. Now let's see. Richard says, hello, Cecilia. Hey, come on. Pretty girl. Yeah, excuse me. I was checking my forecast for tomorrow. It's supposed to get down to 54. And then get up to like 58, 59 on Tuesday. Then get back up to the 70s for the rest of the week. Moving forward. Let's see. Cecilia says, what kind of dog you have? She's a Chinese Shar Pei. She's not technically mine. She's my landlord's daughter. Furry daughter, right? She's my little niece. The three of us, we live together. And I was living with my landlord for about 5-6 months, something like that. And then she adopted Lucy. She adopted Lucy from this one family. They had kids, but they kept her on a stairwell behind a baby gate with another dog. And I'm like, that's no life for a dog, dude. Really? You know? Like, you know, if you're going to have a dog, they should be able to go outside and play and go to the park and make friends with fellow dogs and just be loved, you know? Not stuck behind a gate on a fucking stairwell, you know? So she definitely got a hell of an upgrade moving in with us. She's been living with us for almost 6 years now. Yeah, I'd say probably about 6 years, coming up 6 years anyway. Most of her life. She'll be 7 she'll be 7 in March 25th to be exact. So she's got a heck of an upgrade living with us for sure. She's always loved. She's always going out to the parks. She's got tons of friends. She's got more friends than both of us combined, for God's sakes. She's got 2 bins full of toys, just lots and lots of different toys. She's got a backyard. She's got a side yard. She's got a front yard. She's got it all, man. We love her so much. Richard says, no, that's not a life for a dog. I know people that leave them in a kennel in the yard all day. Never walk them. The yard is full of dog poop. Oh, yeah, or the ones that they get chained up and they're left outside all the time. It's like, what kind of life is that? It's like, oh, but they got a little dog house, though. They can go in there if the weather's bad. I don't know, man. I just don't agree with that. It's like, what if a bear comes around, you know? A bear comes around and your dog is chained up. They're going to kill the poor dog, man, you know? Like, I know a bear's out here trying to survive and shit, but, you know, you're basically, like, asking for your dog to get just brutally killed by a fucking bear or some other thing, keeping them chained up out there all day, you know? It's just crazy. I don't understand half the things people do. I really don't. Your dog is like a kid. You wouldn't leave your kid chained up. Yeah, exactly. That's too. You know, it's like Lucy's not just a dog, you know? She's family. She's family. You know, and I've grown up with animals all my life, man. And we always treat them like family because they are family. Hey, what's up, Plane? Good to see you. We don't have bears in Florida. Oh, you wise ass. You're a wise guy, Plane. You might be a shark, but you're a wise guy. But hope you're having a good day, Plane. We did pretty good tonight with our gig work. We made over our goal, over our $100 goal. Decent miles. So it was a good day. My last 2 dogs were rescues. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know a lot of our dogs and cats over the years. Many of them were rescues. I know Uncle Vinny, he rescued a few cats. One of them, her name was Lily, and she had like this golden blonde fur. She was an absolutely beautiful cat. My mom found Ebony. She was a black cat with the thick, long, bushy fur. She found her in the bushes. I think it was by the hospital that my grandmother used to work at. I think she was head nurse and stuff like that. They just happened to see a cat running around, and it was Mom found her. She named her Ebony. Romy and Michelle, they were twins. I think my mom rescued them too. There was another, we had a calico. Her name was Amber. She was one of her friend's cats, but her friend didn't really take care of her properly and didn't really care if he had her or not. So Mom just kind of took her one day, and then she was part of the family since then. If I have the details correct about that one. And I actually found a cat. He was a little yellow cat with white. He was underneath a house foundation, cause like one of those mobile homes. And I rescued him from under there, and we named him Tommy, and he was a sweet little guy. And then we got Bobby, and his name was Bob, because he had a little bobtail. We got him from the Humane Society. We also got our pit bull dog at the time. His name was Louie. We got him from the Humane Society. He had clipped ears, and apparently they found him on the side of a highway. So I think I know what happened prior. So yeah, he definitely lived he actually lived past his life expectancy. You figure pit bulls are expected to live, like 10, 12 years? He was almost 15, so that was cool. A lot of the animals we lived with, they lived till old age. The ones that didn't, they had some kind of like kidney problems or some other problems, but they were always loved and taken care of as much as we could, My mom and brother, they have 2 other cats right now. They're twins. Their names are Bella and Finn. They're sweet little guys.
They're going to be a year old in a few days. So that's cute. And we had a bunch of other cats too. I think we got Buff from the Humane Society too, I think. And he looked like a bigger version of Tommy. Like the same general fur pattern, color, except he was actually buff. He was a big boy. He was a fat cat for a while. But he was unbelievably mobile for his size. Like, he could freaking jump like 6 feet, dude. Like, how does a cat that big jump that high? That's like physics, you know? Do cats even do physics? You know what I mean? And yeah, we had a bunch of other cats too. We had Boo Boo. She lived till like almost 22. Loki almost lived till 22. We had some other cats. And dogs. We had Mitzi and Jimbo. They were twins. We had Smokey. I forgot what kind of dog he was, but he had very long brown hair. And unfortunately, we couldn't bring him down to Florida because he would have problem with strokes. I'm not exactly sure what happened to him, though. I was too young to know. Where'd you go, Lucy? There you are. Let's see, Joyce says I have cats. It's all I will have is rescued dogs. Like to give them a new lease on life. Leash on life, I get it. Haha. At a good loving home. Yeah. So I have them an alternative. They give the dog to me or I report them to animal services. That's understandable. They let me take the dog. My Rottweiler was 14 when he died 6 years ago. Yeah, my condolences. But I'm sure your Rottweiler was a happy puppy. Cats are pretty good at jumping, to be honest. Very nimble, too. Oh, yeah. Cats are unbelievably nimble. They, a part of that comes down to their eyes. They have those vertical pupils, which is actually pretty unique for a cat. And that gives them a bonus accuracy whenever they pounce. And their agility is freaking nuts, man. Like, they're not the fastest runners in the world, but the way that they can just weave in and out and how agile they are whenever they're trying to stand their ground against other animals is crazy. Super impressive. And they're cute when they're not, you know, killing cats and birds and rodents. And anyway. Let's see. Cecilia says, gotta go. Have a good night, Mike. Hey, appreciate you popping in, Cecilia. Hope you have a good night as well. You are heckin' dope. Richard said, Shirley was a happy dog. Nice. I love when our little fur babies are happy. And I know that they love being happy too. And having people in their lives that help them be happy. Richard says, take care, Cecilia. And Joyce says, good night, Cecilia. No. All right, come on back in, sweetie. It's warm in here. I bet she's got the heat on. Okay. Good night, Lucille. We love you very much, sweetie. Get some sleep. Yeah, speaking of good night, I'm going to be wrapping up myself. Gonna take a shower, get settled into bed. So I appreciate everyone that hung out with me today. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the lick button. It's the one that's shaped like a thumb on the way out. And I might come out tomorrow, but I'll definitely come out Wednesday and onward. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I love you guys. Appreciate you continue supporting my channel. I'll see you around. Take care.